you're looking to get started in a new business but you have limited capital, then you are in the right place. Today, I'll be sharing 5 business ideas with you that you can start with less than 100,000. That is less than $100. So whether you're a student, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, or simply someone that wants to supplement their income, these ideas I'll be sharing with you today are practical and affordable. I will advise you to stick around to the end of this video because I'll be sharing key tips and strategies for you to get started the right way. If you're new here, hello, my name is Anne. I'm a chartered accountant with years of experience in both the banking and insurance sector, and on this channel I discuss all things money, how you can make more money, how you can save better, how you can invest profitably. So if that sounds like what you love to keep seeing, then quickly hit the subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so that you don't miss any new video from this channel. Each idea is chosen for its feasibility and profitability in today's market. And for each idea, we're going to be discussing the initial investment needed, how you can identify your target market, and the profitability of each idea. So by the end of this video, you have a clear understanding of how to turn your passion and creativity into a successful business without needing a lot of money. The first idea is something that is probably going to shock you when I mention it, and it is delivery business. Hold on. Now, before you ask me, Anne, how is it possible to start a delivery business with less than 100,000 naira when even the cost of bike itself is almost 1,000,000 naira, if not more than? And then you also have to factor in the cost of the rider who you have to be paying to do these deliveries for you. Hold on. Apart from this initial cost, there are other disadvantages tied to having your own bike and employing someone to ride it for you. Back then, I had a friend who owned a delivery business. And so when I have orders, I send to her and then she gives one of her riders. Do you know that some of these riders will call me later to tell me that, I can do these deliveries for you cheaper. This thing my madam is charging you 2,000 naira for, I can do it for 1,000, I can do it for 1,500. They were doing that. I know some of you must have had that kind of experience. If you have, just let us know in the comment section. Another thing is that some of them will even try to sell your bike. Yes, I also had another experience. I had a rider who I still have to today. I use him a lot. I used to use him more before. So he was very trusted and a lot of people loved him because he was very honest and very fast with deliveries. So it got to a time when the orders he was getting was just too much for him. So he decided to buy another bike and put someone there. So he got a bike and he put someone he called a brother to run that bike for him. So on this particular day, I gave him an order, and when I looked and I saw that the order was delaying, it wasn't being delivered, I called him. I was like, guy, how far now? Why has my order not been done? And he said, I gave it to my partner, okay? Let me give you his number. Call him and find out what is causing the delay. So I called this guy and he started telling me things like they held him, they took him, they kidnapped him, rather, I don't know. It was like, I thought it was even very serious. I panicked. And anyway, long story short, it turned out that this guy actually wanted to fake a kidnapping situation because he wanted to sell the bike. Like, he wanted to sell the bike, and so he decided to just act that whole drama for us. So, by God's grace, my guy was able to recover his bike, and that was the end. He said, I don't want it again. Any other I cannot do with my bike, let the order go. So what am I trying to say? I understand just how risky and how stressful having your bike and putting a delivery guy in charge. Even when you give them orders, they will be looking for their own personal orders and they will leave your own and go and be doing their own personal runs. Even if you put trackers, they have their way around these things. So that is not the delivery business I'm discussing today in this video. No. I made a discovery not too long ago. I was actually looking for a rider and I was calling so many people and they were all, telling me that they were busy. And then I talked to someone and he said, why don't you use Bolt? As at this point, I didn't know that Bolt had a delivery option. I only knew Bolt and Uber for just normal, pick up when you're going somewhere. They come and carry you, pick you, drop you somewhere. I didn't know they now had a delivery option. Let me know if you're just hearing that for the first time. Let me know in the comment section if you're just hearing that Bolt and Uber now have a delivery option. They even have delivery where you can use bike, and they also have the delivery where you can use a car, depending on what you want to carry. If it's small, you can use a bike. If it's big, you can use the car option. So the person was like, why don't you use, because he noticed how I was just calling back and forth and, he was like, why don't you use, and the order was quite urgent. The customer had a timeline. She wanted to travel and she wanted it delivered immediately. And my major delivery guys were not yet out. That was very early in the morning, around 8 o'clock. So he was like, why don't you use Bolt? And I was like, bolts? I was thinking of how, okay, is it for me to order bolts? And now, because I didn't want to be in the picture. I just wanted him to pick up from the office and deliver to the address. And he said, no, Bolt has a delivery option. I was like, wow. I got into the Bolt app. Easy breezy. I put in the pickup address, and within 2 minutes, guys, 2 minutes, this guy was available to pick up. And as he picked up, I was watching him, just the way you track and watch your rides when you're in it, or you can even send to a friend to watch it for you, is the same way. I was watching this guy moving, and then he got to the destination, and the customer was so impressed with how fast it was. Guys, it didn't even occur to me then. It was after I had used it over and over again in different locations, not just in Abuja. I used it in Lagos. It now started to occur to me. Somebody can actually use this as a business. And you know, the funny thing is that they are actually cheaper than the regular riders we have. Yes. In fact, in Abuja, it is way cheaper. Some deliveries that I used to pay 2,500 for, 3,000 naira for, on the app, I'll get it for like 1,500. I'm not even kidding you guys. So one day it occurred to me, somebody can actually turn this into a business. You don't actually have to be the one selling the item. You just have to be the middleman, okay? So when you get an order, all you have to do is get the pickup address and get the delivery address, log into the app, get the price, is instant, get the price, add your profits, and get back to the customer. Once the customer agrees, within minutes, because if it was when we were using the other riders, by the time you call a rider, and they'll say, oh, I'm very far away, I have about 2 orders. When I finish that 2 orders, I'll come and pick up your own. I don't know if you're a business person, you would have had this kind of experience, okay? When I finish, some of them will tell you, don't worry, I'll deliver in the next 1 hour. And after 5 hours, you've not even seen them. They've not even come to pick up. But in this instance, you can just tell the customer, I will deliver within the next 1 hour. Because within highest 10 minutes, there is already a rider around that will come and pick it up and deliver for you. I've used this for both normal deliveries, I've used it for even that's paid deliveries, and I've also used this for pay on delivery orders, right? Amazing, isn't it? Let me know in the comment section if you're just hearing about this for the first time. And you know, the amazing thing is not restricted to your location. I am in Abuja, but I am here and I run deliveries in Port Harcourt and in Lagos, even when I don't know anywhere. Let me tell you what I do. Yesterday, for instance, I got an order and the customer told me that he was in Ebute Meta. I hope I'm pronouncing that well. Ebute Meta. Okay, I didn't have any idea where this was. I didn't know whether it was on the island or on the mainland. Okay, but my office, we have an office on the island and we have an office on the mainland. So what did I do? I simply entered the Bolt app. I put our office in Ikeja as a pickup address, and I put the customer's address as the delivery address. I saw the price that it was going to cost me, and then I removed it and started afresh and put our office on the island as the pickup address, and our office on the guy's office in the Butemeta as the delivery address. And I saw the amount, because when I had the Butemeta, I just assumed that picking up from Ikeja would be better for me. But by the time I compared the 2 prices on the Bolt app, I found out that it was actually cheaper for me to pick up from the island. In fact, it was cheaper by about 1,500 naira. Okay, so all I did was get back to the customer, told the customer the price, and then I arranged delivery. And just within 1 hour, the customer got his item seamlessly. Okay, so like this has been amazing. In fact, if not that I already have my hands full with so many things that I'm doing, this is something that I can even consider doing myself if I had more time on my hands. Okay, so what is the initial investment you need for this business? You need just about 10,000 naira to 20,000 naira to get started. I'm going to tell you what you're going to use this money for. Who is your target audience? Personally, I will tell you that your target audience are small business owners, because all over the internet now we have a lot of small business owners buying and selling and having to deliver so many things across towns and within towns every single day. So small business owners will be your target audience. Now, what are the marketing strategies you're going to use? First and foremost, you're going to start with what you already have. Your Facebook page, that's your friends that are already following you and already your friends on Facebook, your WhatsApp status, okay? Then you're going to start joining groups, okay? And you remember I mentioned that you can actually be in one location and be doing deliveries in different locations. That means you don't even have to be in any of the major locations. That means I don't have to be in Abuja to do deliveries in Abuja. I don't have to be in Lagos. I don't have to be in Port Harcourt. So I can just be in one location and do deliveries in these other locations. So what you're going to do when you go to Facebook, you're going to join business groups in all those locations, okay? Like fashion group in Lagos, fashion group in Abuja, fashion group in Port Harcourt, okay? Jewelry group in Lagos, jewelry, all those, when you go to Facebook, you're going to see that so many of these businesses have groups. based on their town and what they are selling together. Okay, we also have even mothers group. We have wives and mothers group. Of course, you know that most of our wives and mothers now are running small businesses. Okay, we also, and in some of these groups, they allow you to advertise your business maybe once a week or twice a week. So you can also advertise that you deliver within 2 hours to 3 hours at very affordable rates. Okay, so what you're actually going to use that 10,000 naira and 20,000 naira that I mentioned earlier is to run ads. If you want to take it a little bit more seriously, then you can run ads telling people that you can deliver their products. Okay, and you can actually run different ads. You can run one small ad for Abuja people, you can run another one for Lagos people, and you can just put in maybe 2,000 naira a day ad just to create that awareness and draw people to your page. But trust me, and another thing you can do is also to join business WhatsApp groups. There's so many WhatsApp groups in different businesses. And I mean, some of them, you see sometimes someone will ask, please, I need an urgent delivery from Wuse to Karimu. I need an urgent delivery from Asokoro to Maitama. You know, you see those kind of, in those groups, you see those kind of messages. So you can just say, I'm available. And trust me, you can do it sharp, sharp. By the time A tells B and B tells C, you are in business, okay? So what is the estimated profit per day? Now, if you add about 1,000 naira to each of these deliveries, we're going to be looking at about 5,000 naira profit in a day. So calculate that by the number of days you have to work in a month minus Sundays. You already know how much you have. That is actually more than some people's full-time salary. And this is what you're doing without having to, you know, fuel car or, you know, nothing. Only thing you're spending money on is on data. And did I mention that you can actually call these riders in the app? You don't actually have to spend your credits. You can actually do everything online. So you're only spending a little amount of data per day. Let me know if you'll be trying this out and if you have any more questions on this. Moving on to the second business idea that you can start with less than 100,000 naira. So the second business we're going to be looking at is visual assistant services. Okay. Now, everyone is becoming a business owner online, right? And people are juggling many things at the same time. So people have a full-time job. Some people have 2 businesses at a time. So some of these people are looking for people that can help them manage their online presence. In fact, most of the big men and women we know online are not the ones managing their pages 100%. Yes, they show up sometimes, but they actually work behind the scenes to do the main brain work in the business, okay? Somebody is there out there engaging with their social media, creating posts and doing all those stuff. So you can actually be that person, especially if you're good with writing, okay, or if you're already good with social media. All right, so what you're going to be doing for these people is you're going to be answering their DMs, especially people that are running sales. So they have a lot of people coming to their DMs. They cannot bring out the time to answer all of them and still package these orders and all that. So they want someone that can just work online. They will sign you into the account and you can answer DM, help them to schedule their posts, you know, and you can work from anywhere. All you need is just a smartphone and good internet connection. As a matter of fact, I myself, I'm getting to the point where I actually need to employ a visual assistant because I have a lot of social media pages that are now suffering, like they're not seeing me there at all again. So I would love to hire someone very soon who will help me coordinate some of these things so that I can be able to show up consistently online. So what is going to be your initial investment for this? You're going to need from 0 naira to about 20,000 naira. Who is your target audience? Your target audience is going to be small business owners. Yes, we are the ones that have a lot of things juggled. There's really those that they've become successful in one business, but they're now trying to open others. They're already financially okay, but they're now very busy. What is going to be your marketing strategy? Apart from what I mentioned in the first business about using your social media page and joining groups, one thing you can do is to create a page from scratch. Yes, show people that you actually understand social media, you understand how to answer DMs, you understand how to write captions, you know, grow your page, let them see the kind of things that you're posting on your page. Put pictures, put some videos here and there. Don't be too playful, actually be serious. Let them know that if I give my business page to this person actually has the capacity to be able to represent me online, okay? So while you're doing this, you can now find some key pages that you know you have interest in. Maybe if you're someone that is a fashion person, you know that you'll be able to work comfortably without stress in a fashion page, then you can actually pick out some fashion pages and contact them, send them a DM, monitor the page and send them a DM and say, please, I can help you manage this and manage. Maybe you find a page and you find out that they don't answer their comments. There's some pages you go to, you see so many comments asking, how much is it? How can I place an order? You know, all these comments and they are not answered. So you can actually go into the person's DM and introduce yourself professionally. Go online and find out how to package a good DM, okay? Introduce yourself and tell them what you can offer them as a visual assistant. I can help you handle this, I can help you handle this. And what is the profitability of a business like this? Because you're still starting, I wouldn't advise you to charge a lot. I would want you to work with a lot of clients at a low amount. Then gradually you can now use those clients and package your portfolio and now be able to bid for higher amounts. Okay, you can also double as a content manager. Okay, some content managers on social media now charge as high as 200,000 naira per month to manage your page. Just maybe post 4 times a week. You can also offer that in addition to being a visual assistant. In case you don't understand yet, visual assistants is just like being a secretary. You know how you go to offices and the ogas have a secretary maybe in front of them that you have to walk through before you get to the madam or the oga? That is just what a visual assistant is. You're just there as a secretary, but it's visual because you're now online. You're not physically there, but all those things that the secretary will do for the boss is what you're going to be doing for your clients. Okay, now as a beginner, you can be getting from 3 to 5 clients in a month. Our advice is to start with as little as 20,000 naira. So it's going to be easy for some big business owners and medium business owners to comfortably pay you as a start. Now, by the time you build from those first 3 clients or first 5 clients, trust me, within 2 months or 3 months, you can actually start charging over 100,000 naira per client. The third business idea that you can start with less than 100,000 naira is tutoring services. Yes, if there is any subject or area that you have expertise, as you're very good at it, you can actually become a tutor and offer it both online and offline. That means you do this tutoring online, or you can decide to do it physically. Myself, for example, I have someone that teaches my kids. So she comes around on the specified days of the week and she takes my children on extra lessons. Okay, when she started, it was I and my friend in our estate that she was coming to teach our children, and she was coming from a different location. But after some time, she actually moved into our estate, and I kid you not, right now, we are not the only ones she's teaching. I know that she has gotten some other people that she's combining, and she's doing this while still keeping her full-time job. So if there's an area that it mustn't be children, it can even be adults. Me, for example, I'm really, really looking forward to learning Hausa. Yes, Hausa. So if I actually have an opportunity, or I see a course of somebody who can come in my house, or preferably online, and actually teach me this for a low amount of money, then I will definitely be willing to key into it. So people in different places are looking to know that thing that you know, that thing that is so easy for you. You feel like, it comes so natural to you. No, somebody somewhere is willing to pay you for that service. So start thinking and checking for what you know that people really compliment you for and tell you that you're very good at it. You can actually package it as a service and start tutoring on it. So what is the amount you need to start? You need just from 0 naira to about 50,000 naira just to buy some basic teaching materials and also to improve your skills. Who is your target audience? It can be parents of little kids. It can be exam students. Maybe you can target a particular exam class and help them through that period of exam. It can also be people like me who just want to learn a particular thing. It can just be about everybody. So just choose that area that you want and find those that are interested in learning about it. What are the marketing strategies you need to get your customers? So if you're a parent and you already have children and you already teach your children and maybe on a particular subject and they have become very good at it, take for example maths. You can actually do videos showing your children, maybe asking them questions. In fact, I saw a video that attracted me so much online. This mother was asking the child mathematics questions and the child was answering it faster than I can press my calculator. Like, before I finish pressing calculator, the child has given the answer. Before I finish pressing, the child has given the answer. So that this mother has found an edge. She has taught her child maths and her child has become very good at it. And now she's offering it as a course. She's not telling you, come, I can teach your children to be this good in maths, okay? So find that thing that gives you an edge, okay? And then make a video, show people the result that you have been able to get from that particular skill, okay? It can even be a friend. For example, for me now that wants to learn Hausa, if I see a video of somebody who is, I'm Igbo, but I want to learn Hausa, and then I see a video of an Igbo person that is being taught Hausa, and she's grabbing it very well, and she's picking up, and she's able to answer questions, ask questions in Hausa because somebody is teaching. I'll be open to learning from that same person that taught her. There are things that you can package, you can join groups, and also advertise yourself as a tutor in that particular area. Have you subscribed? If you've not subscribed, now is the time to subscribe. Okay, and if you're getting value from this video, please give me a thumbs up so that more people will see this video. Now, what is the profitability of this tutoring business? If it is physical, you can actually manage about 3 clients to 5 clients in a month, especially when you're doing it part-time. Okay, if you're doing it full-time, you can actually have more clients in a month. But if you're doing it part-time along with a job or a full-time business, then you can manage about 3 clients to 5 clients in your spare time and on the weekends. So you can be charging between 150,000 naira to 350,000 naira for all of them, maybe 50,000 naira per clients. Okay, but if it is online actually gives you more opportunity to attend to a lot more people, even though it will be cheaper per person. So you can actually attend to a class of 10 people online and charge them maybe 5k each or 10k each, or even 20 people, 30 people. Online does not limit you. You can actually have as many people as you can reach. Okay, and when you make it cheaper, you'll be able to get more people. All right, now let's move on to the fourth business idea that you can start with less than 100,000 naira, which is digital marketing. Yes, digital marketing is something that is very popular among the Gen Zs right now. You know, the younger generation. I'm not older. Many of them are making a lot of money from digital marketing. So what is digital marketing? When you offer it as a business, it means that you're helping businesses to promote their products and also improve their online presence. That means that you can help them to run ads to their products or services. How do you learn how to do this? Do you know that Facebook and Google actually have free courses that teach you how to run ads on their platform? Facebook and Google have free courses, absolutely free, that can teach you how to promote your page, how to build your page, how to get eyes on your page, how to make your page grow, and how to run ads to get results on their platform, completely free. So you don't have to spend money on courses or anything. Okay, you can actually go to Facebook and learn from their courses, or if you prefer Google, learn from their courses. Of course, Facebook covers both Facebook and Instagram. Okay, for places like TikTok and even for Facebook and Google, you can actually get a lot of free videos here on YouTube teaching you how to run ads profitably. This business has a very high potential. In fact, way back as at 2019, I, in person, me, myself, and I have actually paid someone 100,000 naira to help me run ads for 1 month. I already knew how to run ads, but because I saw what she was offering and I saw something that she had done and how profitable that ad was, I felt that I could get more results by paying her that money and her helping me to run that ad. I'm not going to go into details of whether it was a profitable venture or not, but I actually paid 100,000 naira way back in 2019. So just imagine getting that from just one client. So what is your initial investment? You just need about 50,000 naira to 100,000 naira. I will tell you what you're going to use this money for. Who is your target audience? I will tell you to target small business owners and brands. That's personal brands like me. So if I have like an ebook or a course I want to promote, you can actually help me promote these courses with adverts. So what is going to be your marketing strategy? You can create a profile or business page on Instagram, on LinkedIn. You can actually create your own product and promote it. You can just package a little something and promote it. You know, test what you have learned, and then you can use the results that you got from your own product and advertise yourself. So when you're talking to a client, you're showing the person results that you were able to achieve. You know, this is my product, I advertise it myself, and look at the results I got. I can replicate the same result for you. Another thing you can do is, if you have a friend who is a small business owner, you can actually tell your friend, let me help you advertise this product, let me help you run adverts to your product, and for every order I get, you give me a commission in addition to allowing me use your product and this advert package that I've created to advertise myself. Okay, so by the time you run adverts for your friend and get results from that advert and also earn a little commission, you can actually use that result that you've gotten from your friend's advert to promote yourself. Okay, remember I told you that I paid someone 100,000. It was because I saw the result that the person got for another person and I wanted them to replicate the same thing in my business. That was why I was able to pay 100,000 then. Now the profitability for this is unlimited. I know people that have gone on to even employ people to work for them because they ended up getting a lot more clients than they could handle. You can actually charge based on the advertising budget. Okay, that means if somebody is willing to spend 200,000 naira to advertise in a month, apart from your fixed charge, you can also charge maybe 10% or 20% of the total advertising budget. So that is actually one way to improve your profitability. I tell you, if you can master this skill, you will never be poor in your life again because you can advertise just anything and make money. The fifth business we're going to be looking at is something that is very popular, but a lot of people still don't fully understand this and how to really benefit from it, and that is drop shipping. What is drop shipping? Drop shipping is just like you being a middleman between the original producer or seller and the final consumer. Okay, you don't have to have these products, you don't have to be concerned about the production or the distribution of this product or even the delivery of this product. All you have to do is just to get the customer, and the initial person that you're dropshipping from will be the one to handle the delivery for you to the final consumer. So for example, you want to dropship a shoe, and the person you're getting this shoe from is selling the shoe for 10,000 naira. So all you have to do is, depending on the audience that you have, if you feel that they can actually afford to pay, you can actually add as much as 5,000 naira to this shoe and advertise it to your audience. Okay, now when they get the order, all you have to do is give the initial person their 10,000 naira and give them your customer's details. They will be the one to just handle the delivery for you to your customer. And your customer will not even have to know that you are not the initial owner of this product. You can even do this wherever you are. You don't have to be in that location. Your customer doesn't also have to be in the same location with you. You can be somewhere and advertise everywhere. In fact, there's some people in Nigeria today that are selling to different parts of the world by dropshipping in places like Amazon, eBay, and the rest. So they're in Nigeria, but they're delivering to European countries, delivering to Canada, delivering to China, right from the comfort of their home here in Nigeria. So all they do is advertise the product, add their profits, and then find customers. When they get their customers, they take their profits, pay the initial person who has the product, and the person packages and sends to them. In fact, some of them will even package it in your name. What do I mean? If, like, I am Finance with Anne, that person can even label the product Finance with Anne for you, yes, and deliver, so that when the customer receives it, the customer will think that it actually came directly from me. Some people in Nigeria who are very successful right now as wholesalers actually started as dropshippers. Do you know? They actually started with zero. They started with 0 naira, because you can actually start this with 0 naira. They started with 0 naira, and now they have become very big wholesalers in their industry. Do you know what some of them do? Some of them can even go to their wholesalers' place, maybe their office, their store, their warehouse, and take pictures, do videos, and actually act as if they are the ones that own that particular business. Yes, some people even go as far as going to the wharf, customs office, and snap with containers and tell you that their container has landed, bring in your orders. As long as you know that the person you're advertising for is capable of meeting up with that volume of transaction, you can actually brag, because you're just like an extension of that person. So if that person can afford to deliver 1,000 pieces, you can actually brag that you can deliver 1,000 pieces. Because once you get the order, you give it to the person will deliver, and you get your own money. Different businesses offer this, from fashion, jewelry, clothing, name it. Almost every business has this to offer. So all you have to do is to find someone that you know that you can trust, someone that is reliable and trustworthy, and then meet the person and offer to be their dropshipper. Another thing is that these people will offer you lower prices. That means they won't give you the same price they give to their final customers. Maybe their final customers can buy an item for 12,000 naira, but they will give it to you for 10,000 naira. So you can decide to sell at the same 12,000 naira they're selling, or you can decide to add a little more profit for yourself. So this is actually a very seamless way to run business online. You don't have to go through the trouble of production or distribution or way bill or importation and all that. You can just comfortably stay anywhere you are, in your home, in your office, or in your business area, and be dropshipping for different companies and different businesses. So what is going to be your initial investment? Your initial investment is going to be just from around 10,000 naira to about 50,000 naira, and this money is just for you to buy data, maybe go to the warehouse, take pictures or do videos, and part of it can actually be used to run adverts online. So who are going to be your target audience? Your target audience are going to be the final consumers of these products you want to sell. So depending on what the product is, if it is kiddies clothing, then your target audience will be mothers and fathers who buy clothes for their children. So you can just find out where these people are on social media and join these groups and market yourself. And that brings us to marketing strategies. So joining online groups, using your WhatsApp status, using your existing Facebook page, any social media platform that you can find yourself on, get pictures and get videos from your supplier and start to advertise. You can decide to take it the extra mile by running adverts to your business. So your profit is per sale, and I kid you not, if you're serious, as a beginner, you can actually start making from 100,000 to 300,000 a month in pure profit. So choose one of these businesses that resonates with you the most and take the first step today. Remember that every successful business you see today started with a single decision, and with determination and creativity, you can build a thriving business for yourself. Subscribe to this channel to stay informed on more insightful content and practical advice to support you on your financial freedom journey. Remember to also share this video with your aspiring entrepreneurial friends. Till I see you in my next video, keep dreaming big and taking action towards your dreams. Bye for now.